Hey, what's up? It's Ryan from RNA Music. Yes. And I got a quick little project that's going to be kind of fun. I'm going to modify one of our Jet City JCA 20H heads with a cool modification that I saw. It's going to be real simple. Actually, it's just cosmetic. We're going to make it look cooler. So, essentially, what we're going to do is take off the front plate Jet City logo part and swap it with the back. Yeah. So all that we really have to do is kind of unscrew this back plating, unscrew the front panel, swap them out. And what this will do is from the front of the amp, you'll be able to see the hot glowing tubes of doom. Should be awesome. What's up, y'all? Okay, day 2, modifying the Jet City. I had to put it back together because I needed to use it in a lesson. And I ran into a few problems. Taking the back off was fine, but then to put it on the front, I'm going to have to drill a couple of new holes in the wood for the screws to go in. No big deal, but I couldn't find my drill. Found it. So here we go.
Relax and the drill.
This part's a little bit harder. I'm going to have to use a screwdriver because I can't get all up in there with my drill. So the front panel on these Jet City amps, you have to unscrew it from the inside. You have to take off the back to get to the screws that hold in the front panel. So there you got 2 top screws holding the front panel on, and then some screws on the side. There's one down here, and then over the other side of this transformer. There's 2 over here. Pretty easy to get to. You probably would need a screwdriver that's pretty long to get to it though. All right. Okay, so I've got the front unscrewed. Just need to take it off. Which is a little bit, it's a pretty snug fit. Yeah, baby. These screws on the side are kind of hard to get out. Not real bad. They hold the front panel in from inside this little lip here. Essentially what I'm going to do is this front panel we're going to put on here. But the screw holes don't line up with the old holes, so we're going to have to drill some new pilot holes for these screws to go in the wood there. So, front plate, it's going on the back. like thusly. Now these I am going to thread through the previous hole that they were in and just create a new hole. Alright, so what I'm doing now, screwing in the front panel. It was on the front, now it's got to go on the back. So I'm applying pressure here as I'm putting the screws in. Putting the screws into it. Yeah. It's a good idea to unplug the amp when you're doing this. Alrighty, so now we got the front is now on the back. The front panel is now on the back of the amp. So all we gotta do now is put the back on the front. So what that's going to allow us to do is to peek inside the amp. Let's put the back panel on the front panel. As I mentioned, the holes, the screw holes, don't quite line up with what was there. So we're going to have to drill some new pilot holes. Alright, y'all, we're about done. So I'm going to put one of these in here. It's all gravy from here, y'all. I'd like to thank my friends at Action Sound here in Texas. They do awesome repair work, modification, have a great store out here in East Texas. Bunch of great guys out there. That's where I learned to do this. Thank you, Kelly and Richard. This is a brilliant idea. I've not seen anybody do this before. It's a pretty pimpin' modification. So if you've got a Jet City 20 watt head, JCA 20H, and you like to make it look a little bit different than everybody else's, or make it look just like this one, this is a pretty easy mod to do. You don't have to order the Jet City's got some nice replacement baffles in different colors to replace this with. And they've even got some metal ones coming out. They're not usually in stock though. That's the only problem. Is they're very hard to get a hold of. They don't make very many at a time. Here, we just made our own. So now there's a cool grill on the front of your amp, and so you can see the tubes and they're all lit up. And I'll take a video of that in just a little bit. Thanks, guys. So here is my Jet City JCA 20H. You got it. That's the front of that baby. Took the back panel off the back, put it on the front, put the front panel on the back. That is a pretty sweet visual modification. I like it. Looks rocking.